David Coleman, who wrote the English language standards, left out classical literature because of feeling and emotion. Well, let me tell you why feeling and emotion is important. To a 2-year-old, a mother leaves the room and the child has anxiety and feelings and feels that need to have her back. That is the feeling of learning of disassociation. That is a learning experience. You move on to 3 to 4-year-old, they tend to get more troublesome. They want to test the boundaries of how far they can go to get into trouble. They are testing with their feelings on what they can get away with. They underlying know what is right and wrong, and they know that they will be caught from the feeling that they are receiving. That is how they learn right from wrong. You move on to 6th and 8th grade, or 6 and 8-year-olds, and same thing. They are developing until they come to an understanding of complete right and wrong, of an understanding that before they do the action, they will stop and think about what they are doing. There's a part of the brain called the amygdala. It's an almond-sized shape at the top frontal lobes that helps build the feeling and emotion aspect of the human being. It helps then to transfer into the cognitive right frontal lobe that talks about reason and planning. It is important for children to develop this as they grow, because then they can reason out problems. They can make solutions, have creative thinking skills, be reasonable adults as they get older. This is what helps them. Now, through classical literature, those values and teachings through classical literature that some children will not receive in their life would help them reason as an adult when they do come to those problems. For example, you have The Once and Future King. Talks about leadership, talks about conquering good over evil. You have To Kill a Mockingbird. What happened during the civil rights movement during the 1950s and 60s, and how that emotion developed and why things happened the way they did. Feelings, passion-driven. You have Homer, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Moby Dick, Utopia, the fairy tales. These are important. They help children with that feeling and emotion to develop and to reason. Just having document standards or informational text as laid out in the ELA standards will not help children to grow into reasoned adults. Reading the Declaration of Independence alone will not tell them why it came to be. Reading Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream will not tell them the reason or the feeling behind I Have a Dream. We are here to teach our children how to live, to become reasoned, well-balanced adults, and getting rid of the classical literature, phasing it out, is wrong and detrimental to our children's souls.